All praise to the Most High. Welcome to another blessed dawn. This is another day that the Lord has made. Hope that you're making it a great day, because no matter what you're going through, just know that you will get through. Understand that life is going to be filled with humps and bumps, but you can't give up. You can't stop, because God give his toughest battles to the strongest soldier. And you was born a soldier. You know what I'm saying? You was born to win. And you will win, no matter what afflictions, no matter who come up against you and try to plot and cause you to lose and miss out on the blessings that God is bringing you. You have to remember to stay focused and stay positive. Don't focus on the negative. But then you got to be able to flip that switch and let it be known that you can focus on the negative, but you choosing to focus on the positive only to set the balance for yourself. See, people doesn't really know who you are. They can't really understand you because they don't understand your struggle. They don't understand your pain. They don't know what you've been through. But you knowing yourself better than they that judge you, you have to be able to separate yourself from evil, separate yourself from confusion. You have to be able to see when people are targeting you and got it out for you. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep falling victim knowing that somebody don't like you, knowing that the odds are against you. You got to begin to be humble. You got to begin to be thankful for the small things. You see what I'm saying? Because if you can't be thankful for what God is already putting in your hands, then how you expect to receive more? And we sometimes take life for granted, you know, thinking that we by ourselves at suffering. We by ourselves at isolation. We by ourselves just doing everything on our own. But then you got to get to that place to where you're able to thank the Most High for your suffering. You're able to thank him for, you know, the things that you're battling with, the things that you've overcome. You know, you want to be thankful. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to keep asking for more water when your cup is already overfilled. You see what I'm saying? So what about the water that's wasting on the ground and somebody else could have had that water? You see what I'm saying? So we need to count it all joy and realize, you know, it's really not all that bad. You know, when you gave your life to Christ and you decided you was going to be on the side of righteousness, the side of love, you gave up your will. You gave up your will to retaliate in a way that you once knew. See, it takes faith for you to be able to let go of the unknown. It takes faith for you to be able to love somebody and you know they got it out for you. It takes faith. You see what I'm saying? You can't believe in yourself and feel that it's no God that's before you or you your own God. You can't do that. You see what I'm saying? Because if you feel like you your own God and no God is over you, then you may have for self-destruction, you know. But my message on the day is you're not alone. You're not by yourself. You know, your situation could be worse, but you got to trust the process and you got to know that God do everything for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You got to know that all things are working together for your good, you know? And don't take it personal when you see that people are purposely moving away from you, you know what I'm saying? Or they are purposely doing things to cause you to lose focus. And that's only because of who you are. That's only because you are beginning to stand against evil. You know what I'm saying? You beginning to know who you are and you beginning to walk in your purpose. You see what I'm saying? You starting to realize that there is a higher power that's working within you. You're starting to realize that you can't do it on your own. It's not by your own strength. You see what I'm saying? You know? But, you know, everything happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So you can't go up unless you willing to go down. See what I'm saying? And you got to be willing to do what others are not doing. You got to be willing to take the lead. You know what I'm saying? You got to be willing to suffer even though you know it's not right. Well, guess what? You live in a world that's not right. So if you live in a world that's not right, the only way you're going to bring change if you take what's not right. Oh my God, y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. But that's the only way you're going to be able to go up. You know what I'm saying? If you humble yourself and take what's not right. Because when you taking what's not right, you're able to, you know, balance things out. But y'all, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why TikTok are not notifying people that I'm live. I only got 18 likes. I've been live, I've been live now for about 5 minutes on the 18 likes. You know what I mean? And it's all good, you know? But we got to begin to support those who support us. And all praise to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. But, yeah. All praise to the Most High. Everything happens for a reason. And just know you're not by yourself, you know? Everybody that started off with you ain't going to end up with you. See what I'm saying? Everybody that's smiling in your face, that doesn't mean that they on your side. Jay Branch, what's going on? You see what I'm saying? But sometimes we have to be willing to stand for a proper cause. You know, sometimes things are going to be unfair to where you're not going to understand it, but it's all good. You know, everything that you're going through, just know you're not alone, and you got to be humble. You got to begin to thank God. You got to begin to know that you're not alone. You know, God see every dark force that try to come up against you and try to cause you to lose or cause you to stumble. You see what I'm saying? People might be teaming up, coming up against you, trying to make you feel less, or purposely ignoring you, trying to get you to act out of character. All of those things may be happening, but at the same time, God is happening all around you. So you want to focus more on the positive, even though you get tired of the, you know, of the enemy coming at you, and you get tired of wrestling with evil. Don't get tired, because when you choose to give it to God, God gonna balance things out. You know, God gonna make it to where you are able to see past that negativity, that you're able to see past people pointing the finger at you. See what I'm saying? So everything happens for a reason, and everything happens for a season. But you gotta keep your faith. You know, you can't lose hope. You can't lose sight of where you're going. Only strong survive. And you gotta recognize that you didn't get there by yourself. You gotta recognize that you are somebody important to the Most High. You are somebody important to God. You know what I'm saying? So the more you have people trying to afflict you, the more you have people coming around you for the wrong reason, the more you need to be praising God. The more you need to be thanking God, because it could have been worse. And you know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna like you. Everybody can't see your vision. Everybody is not gonna support the movement that God have you doing. But you can't lose faith. You can't lose sight just because a lot of negativity is around you, and it seems like what the devil is telling you is gonna come to pass. But see, I'm gonna tell you right now, you have the power to turn things around by calling on your Heavenly Father. You have the power to turn things around by speaking things as though they are. When you pray for something, you got to believe that it's already done. You may have people whispering in your ear or trying to get you to gossip, people coming around you, throwing your name up, and you know what I'm saying, just trying to make other people think that you're a bad person and they haven't even met you. But I want to let you know, it's only God protecting you. You see what I'm saying? Because rejection is protection. Isolation only means that God is about to give you revelation and information, and that way you are able to overcome. That way you are able to bring to pass the things that people are wishing upon you. And when I say bring that to pass, that means the weapon may form, but it ain't gonna prosper. Yeah, they may be casting spells or word curses or whatever the case may be, but it's not gonna work. You see what I'm saying? So you're not alone. You're not by yourself. Although it seems like you outnumbered by evil forces and people that's doing things to you, you gotta know who you are. You gotta know that you have power also. See, in those movies where, you know, it seemed like the demons was you know, people was afraid of the demons, but you gotta know who your father is, and you gotta know why they gotta team up and try to do evil against you, because you no longer move like that. You see what I'm saying? You no longer doing things to get at people, or, you know, you're not trying to hurt nobody or harm anybody. You see what I'm saying? You are, you know, you are doing things out of love. You are doing things out of obedience. And it's like Satan don't like that, so he began to send evil doers against you to make you question your faith or make you doubt yourself. But you got to believe in yourself. And if you're the last one standing and the only one standing, you don't need to be afraid, because God didn't bring you this far for you to start looking backwards or losing hope and losing sight as if you just all by yourself or you just standing alone. You got to understand now, you have power of the Holy Spirit to command those demons around you. You see what I'm saying? You can tell those demons, peace, be still. You see what I'm saying? But you got to know that. You got to know the victories that you have won. You got to know the victories that you have overcome. All the battles that God has brought you through, all the storms, all the fiery trials, you got to know that you have what it takes to overcome. So when you got those evildoers around you, when you got people that's trying to stop you, you got to know that you are important and you are somebody. You got to know that Satan sees you in the spirit and don't want you to reach your destination. So when things are getting hard, when it seems like the heat is turning up, that is when you stay down until you come up. See what I'm saying? See, sometimes it's a physical battle, sometimes it's a mental battle, sometimes it's a spiritual battle. Sometimes it's a battle, it's a battle, it's a battle. But don't you lose sight of your accomplishments. Don't you lose sight of how far you have come. See, you gotta go through something to get something. And if it's no pain, then it's no gain. Like they said, if Satan ain't bothering you, then he already got you. But if you got people are beginning to hate you and envy you and hate you without a cause, you got people ready to run you off the road, you got people that don't want to respect you even though you got them no reason not to, understand now, you are somebody. You got to understand, most people don't give credit to what credit's due. So you got to be able to salute yourself before you shoot yourself. And see, you can salute yourself with the Most High, knowing that he's with you. You can shoot yourself with the hate that people are trying to give to you. You see what I'm saying? So you got to salute you before you shoot you. Don't let people shoot you off the, don't let people shoot you off the edge or push you to where you just like, you know what, this is more important than my purpose. The negative and the hate, the jealousy, the envy that y'all pushing towards me, that is, I'm gonna focus on that more than I focus on my purpose, more than I focus on my accomplishment, more than I focus on what God has already done for me. No, you don't want to let that happen. You want to stop it before it gets started. See what I'm saying? You're a man, you're a woman before you anything. You don't let people come into your life and hijack your mind and tell you what to do and make you feel like you need to submit to them or you need to bow to them. The only you bow to is the Most High. You see what I'm saying? So you may have some people that's worrying and turning on you, pulling on you. You see what I'm saying? Or they didn't got you caught up in some type of word bond, a word curse. You see what I'm saying? And now you feeling like, you know, your loyalty is being tested or your love is being tested. Understand that you have a choice to stand and say no. You don't let people just come into your life and do you in a kind of way. Last time I checked, respect isn't given, respect is earned. See what I'm saying? So we gotta learn the lessons in life. We gotta understand that we matters. We gotta understand that we gotta shine and let our light show. See what I'm saying? You can't be afraid of the evil or the arrows or you can't be afraid of things like that. You gotta stand your ground. You gotta fight back. You gotta begin to speak life into yourself. Speak life into your situation. See what I'm saying? You don't let people get the last word of who you are. You gotta know who you are. Trust what I'm saying now. You wanna get your lessons outside of school? Get rid of the drugs. Stay away from that crowd. Get close to God. Peace. Y'all have a good day now. Thank y'all for being here. All praise to the Most High. I pray that something was said to help you on your day-to-day journey, in your everyday going, in your everyday life. What was that? Just bit me. And y'all be blessed. Stay woke. Stay healthy. Peace.